Thank you, Speaker. I thank the gentleman from Florida. I rise today in support of H.R. 1171, the Four Vets Act of 2013. This bipartisan legislation will allow veteran service organizations access to federal surplus property. In December 2010, President Obama signed the original Four Vets Act into law. This legislation added qualified VSOs to the list of organizations eligible to receive federal surplus property under the Federal Surplus Property Program. However, the wording of the statute requires all organizations to demonstrate that they are acquiring the property for purposes of public health or education. Unlike many of the other organizations on the list, most VSOs are not set up to administer a health or education program. A strict interpretation of the law by the General Services Administration has prevented these VSOs from accessing federal surplus as Congress has intended. Our bill would simply correct the error in current law, ensure that qualified VSOs will have the access to federal surplus that our veterans have earned. This bill has been scored by the CBO as having no significant impact on spending. In this difficult economy, veteran service organizations can use valuable service items that are considered surplus property to better serve those who have given so much to our nation. Some of these items could be a refrigerator for everyday use at a local post, or even a vehicle to be used to take disabled veterans to appointments. Last year, I spoke to a veteran in Elk Rapids, Michigan, who told me that the error in current law was preventing his AMVETS post from using federal surplus computers for unique veteran service tasks. This bill will help him and so many others like him put federal surplus property to work for our nation's veterans. I'm very proud to be part of this effort. I'm grateful to Chairman Issa and Ranking Member Cummings and the members of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee for the unanimous support this bill received during markup on June 25th. I also want to thank the National Association of State Agencies for Surplus Property, as well as the American Legion and the Disabled American Veterans for their support and assistance in getting this legislation to this point. I urge the House to adopt this bipartisan legislation that will help veteran service organizations in every state better serve our nation's veterans. I thank the Speaker and yield back the remainder of my time.